Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm gonna show you the details of this car. This is the new Renault Austral, the facelifted version. Here we have it in the middle trim, the Techno. Then the base one would be the Evolution, and the top of the line is the Esprit Alpine. Now starting with the design itself, you can see the transformed look. On the front we have the new design language from Renault. Just take a look at those new LEDs, beautiful half diamond shape for the daytime running LEDs. Here we have the LED adaptive vision lights as standard, and then the optional matrix LEDs available as well. The grille is also new, and take a look at the attention to details here. The pattern, like the Renault badge that is here in the middle. Very sporty design for the lower section of the bumper, and overall I'm a big fan of this new design. I want to hear your thoughts. Now we will move on to the side. 4 meters 53.3 centimeters is the length of the car. Pronounced wheel arches in gloss black, and they are connected with the side skirts also in gloss black. Let me show you the wheels from close. They go from 18 up to 20-inch ones, and here we have the 19-inch ones, 205/55 R19. That's the dimension of the tires. Diamond cut finish for the wheels, and overall very lovely styling. You can also see the dual tone. So the dual tone is available from Techno trim, and the name of the color is NAXOS Blue. Now let's go to the rear. I locked the car. You see the new taillights. I'm a huge fan of this. I think they look much nicer compared to the predecessor because they have more sleek design. Now I will unlock it. You see how they greet you. We have also the dynamic indicators. And now from this angle, lovely design. And also take a look at the attention to details. The tailgate itself, look at the design lines on it. Then here, the pronounced spoiler, tinted windows, and the lower section of the bumper here in gloss black finish. And the covers, the car has got the clear covers here for the taillights. E-Tech hybrid, the powertrain. I will talk about the specs a bit later on. Time to check out the trunk space, and the model in our video has got the manual tailgate. Here we are greeted with 527 liters. We have the fixed rear bench. You can go also for the movable rear bench. Then you have up to 657 liters of space on this E-Tech hybrid model. Folding the rear seats gets you up to 1,736 liters of space. Convenient features here, the hooks for your shopping bags on the sides, and here on the left we also have the 12-volt power supply. Now let me also show you here the tire repair kit, and you can put maybe like smaller elements here on the sides. So yeah, overall nice and practical. Time to close the tailgate. And now I will show you the interior of the car. So when you go away from it, the car locks itself, of course, when you have the key with you. And then when you approach it, again with the key, it unlocks. And here you can see the 4Control. So the car has got the 4Control advanced system. The rear wheels turn in the opposite direction of the front wheels on the speeds of up to 50 kilometers per hour, giving you a really easy way to maneuver this car, the turning circle of just 10.1 meters. So overall, it will be very easy to drive it. And then they also turn to the same direction as the front wheels on the higher speeds. Now let me also show you here the switches for the windows and the mirrors, the door pocket with decent amount of room. Here are the seats for this middle trim. Actually, they look very nice, lovely pattern, and they also feel very nice. This is the driver's view in the new Renault Austral with the flat bottom steering wheel, 12-inch digital cockpit. In the middle on this trim we have the 12.3-inch touchscreen. The base one would get you the 9-inch touchscreen, and then here the middle and the top of the line models have this beautiful large screen, the air vent, and also here on the left. So this is all like a one big piece. Very nice design. Now let me show you from different angle. Physical buttons on the steering wheel, including the multi-sense button. So with this one you change between different driving modes, then various things change. I will show you that when we come to the infotainment system, including of course what you see here, the ambient lights and the screen colors as well. So Perso, Comfort, Eco and Sport, those are the options. Here the touchscreen, 12.3-inch one again. Then the lovely ambient lights. Also, I really love the design of the dashboard itself. And I love the fact that even though we have the big screen, the AC is still on switches. So you have switches here, then for the temperature, for the air blower, and also different modes here. Hazard lights and lock button, and the adjustable cup holders, USB-C ports, and the 12-volt power supply. This is the key, by the way, and you can roll this depending on where you prefer it to be. This is the wireless charging pad, and here we are greeted with a lot of room in this storage area, which then you can again close. Press this and you access additional storage compartment. Speaking about storage, press this and you access the glove compartment. Now the infotainment system, it is the OpenR link with Google built-in services. That means we have the Google Maps, Google Play and Google Store. So if we go here to home, you have the Google Maps, so huge thumb up from me. This is all very fast, responsive. Then you can also, of course, change the views, and you have the settings in here. Then radio, and actually sources are here, so you have other options, of course, Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, phone connection, then the apps, and here are the car settings. So you can also change the drive modes by pressing the button here on the, not the button, but pressing the screen, of course, here. Now, if we go to Perso, I will show you what you can configure. The engine, then steering effort, and the 4Control Advanced, which then customize your driving pleasure according to your preferences for an increased feeling of lateral support or for more agility. So you can then play with this. Bunch of options are available. You can also change life on board, ambient lights. So different options available. So let's put this one for the personal one. There we go. Here is where you can see the energy flow and the system itself. Air quality, then driving assistance. Then you can configure My Safety Perso. That basically means you can configure the driver assistance safety systems before you even start driving. And then by pressing this twice, there we go. Now My Safety Perso is selected. So for example, now there will be no beeping as soon as you go just a bit over the speed limit, which is mandatory by law in all new cars in Europe to have once you turn on the car. But then accessing this My Safety Perso and actually turning that on is very easy. So that's a thumb up from me. You will be, it will be easy to have the systems work the way you want them to work. Then comfort and parking. There are different sound types for the parking sensors. So pure, accurate, or expressive. Let's put the pure one. You can adjust the volume. And then vehicle settings, you can adjust access, then welcome, driving lights, and wiping, screen adjustments, then turn indicator sound. I quite like the indicator sound, so I will put it to high. You can also have the favorite button on the steering wheel, and then choose what you want it for and edit the widgets. That's also possible. Back to now the settings. These are the settings for the system itself. And yeah, the cockpit settings and the tire pressure. So this is the procedure to reset the tire pressure monitoring system. And I think that's pretty much it. You can also swipe it like this and then adjust some things, including the brightness, and access the settings. So yeah, I think that's it. Now also I want to show you here the lights and the sun visor. Hello there, for the passenger as well. 2667 millimeters is the length of the wheelbase on this car. Now I will show you the situation at the rear bench. So the same pattern for the seats like on the front, and here also decent amount of room in the door pocket. Now without further ado, let's jump inside. There we go. So really nice here for me. I'm 1.87 m. This is the storage area. Let's close the door. What else do we have here? So the air vents, USB-C ports, and in the middle we don't have the middle armrest. You can get this rear bench as a movable one, then you can slide it up to 16 centimeters. In this particular model we have the fixed one, so then you can choose which one do you prefer. And let me also show you how it looks for my head. Huge amount of room here for my head. I'm 1.87 m and this is how much I still have left. So yeah, overall nice and comfortable position here at the rear bench of the new Renault Austral, the facelifted version. Powertrain options include the E-Tech full hybrid with 200 horsepower, so the self-charging hybrid, or the mild hybrid with 150 horsepower. Let's start with the specs of this one, the E-Tech full hybrid. It combines the 3-cylinder 1.2 liter turbocharged petrol engine and 2 electric motors, 2 kWh battery, and the powertrain is mated to an intelligent clutchless automatic multimode dogbox. Now, the acceleration from 0 to 100 takes 8.4 seconds, while the top speed is 180 kilometers per hour. The other option is the mild hybrid, 150 horsepower, that has the 4-cylinder 1.3 liter turbocharged petrol unit. So those are the options. Tell me in the comments what would be your choice of powertrain for this car. Let's now do another walk around, this time with the lights and indicators turned on so you can see how it looks. The daytime running LEDs, the half diamond shape, as you can see here, they turn into indicators. Then the lovely LEDs, let me show you from this angle. And on the wing mirrors, from the rear, you already saw the dynamic ones when we unlocked it. Now in its full glory, and again, lovely lighting signature for those new taillights. Alright guys, so that was it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more as we are now going on a point of view test drive. So see you on the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.